I have no idea. I got another book that I'm going to read too. I'm slowly reading the rest of the history of this country, which is fascinating to me. Like, I want to know, this is so weird. I want to know when the Democratic Party and the Republican Party switched and how they did that. Like, how the Democratic Party was conservative. So all the conservatives were Democrat and all the liberals were Republican, which always cracks me up when they go through history and you're like some moron who's a conservative be like, actually, that was the Democratic Party who did that. It's like, yeah, but if you lived back then, you would have been Democratic. You would have been a Democrat. It's just, I don't know. There's so many people that are alive simply because of modern medicine. You know, that's an interesting thing. Anybody listening from a country, I don't know how to put this without getting in trouble. A country that's being oppressed by our country. How about that? Okay, do morons survive? Do mouth-breathing morons survive? Because I've always had this fantasy that, you know, if we weren't like fucking, if we didn't have the lifestyle that we'd have, there's like so many people, you know. Let's start with whining-ass liberals where everything hurts their fucking feelings. Like, how the fuck would they get through a winter if they lived in an impoverished country? You know, they wouldn't make it. Like, is there less whining? I don't want to pick out a country because somebody will snip this out and try to make me look like a fucking asshole. Like the douchebag conservatives who are taking my abortion bit. I fucking love it. Like, they take the abortion bit and all they take is the part that agrees. I trashed both sides. They just take the part that agrees with them. And this woman wrote, like, there's a lot of pro-choice people watching this part crying right now. And she had, like, the emoji, like, crying, laughing, which I just thought was such an odd response to that. Like, if you really are trying to protect babies from not getting killed, that you would just, I don't know, it's just like, so this topic is funny to you? So it's just like, it's more about, you just wanted to win. You don't give a fuck about the babies. You just wanted to be right. I actually feel bad for a lot of right to life people that they actually think it's a religious issue. It isn't. It's not. I mean, I know you can say thou shalt not kill. It can be religious for you, but that's not the reason why they're doing it. As far as what I've read is what I believe. I believe it's a racial issue. I believe that, you know, because more abortions than not are done by white people. They want to keep those white babies alive so that they can vote for a white candidate. That's what I've read, and I'm like, you know what? That makes way more fucking sense to me. That makes way more sense to me, considering the complete lack of respect we have for babies in other countries that are sitting on the goop that we want. It doesn't line up. Or maybe that's the deal, right? Isn't that the old joke? Once the baby's alive, then you can fucking put it in the electric chair or something like that. Oh, sorry, I'm doing 80 stand-up now. Jesus Christ, Bill, what happened? You know what happened? It was my air conditioner went off. Finally figured out that. You know what happened? I accidentally unplugged it. I was like, oh, great, my air conditioner's out. Do you like how when I was talking earlier about weak people acting like they wouldn't survive? Like I would survive? You know, if I lived in an impoverished country, right, with my gingered skin, you know, I would, I can laugh. First of all, I wouldn't live in this climate. Like, I would be one of the few homeless people that actually would choose Minneapolis. Like, that's a good, you know, I just grow my beard out. You know what I mean? I go in a hardware store. I would steal some, like, rope and have the rope belt. Like, I think one of the biggest things, if you want to keep earning an income as a homeless person, is you got to be able to fucking hold your pants up. Once people think they're going to see homeless junk, like, they're not as giving, you know? But if you can just kind of like, you know, two things. You got to have the rope belt, and you need to wash your hands in a puddle of whatever liquid you can find before you start begging. Sorry. I dropped some shit off at a homeless encampment yesterday. I don't fuck with the ones downtown. The ones downtown, that's like Mad Max shit. Okay? Unless I got Mel Gibson riding fucking shotgun with me, I'm not going down there. All right? So I stay to the ones where it's just a strip. Okay? It's not like we have homeless encampments in downtown LA that are about a week away from being classified as a sovereign state. That's just just existing by their own set of rules. And when you go in there, it's like, they're free to feed on you. Or maybe that's just all my fear. I have no fucking idea. So I just, I always try to, I don't bring my shit to Goodwill anymore. Fuck those people. They throw most of the shit in the ocean. I actually was thinking that today. I was at the playground, and some fucking assholes there's literally a trash barrel right there, and they just leave all their food shit on the ground. Drives me up the fucking wall. So I pick it up, right? Because I'm the martyr in this story, right? And I would love to hear other people's podcasts who were driving in front of me on the road in LA and hear how they describe me. How many times I lean on the horn as I fucking make myself out to be the hero in this episode. Anyways, I fucking throw it out. I was just thinking that whole stupid thing. Yeah, put litter in its place. Like, it's still going to get thrown out. It's just going to into the woods or into the ocean just by a professional. They have uniforms. Put litter in its place where the animals live. There we go.